How you guys doing? Today it's your guy Professor Smell Good coming to you guys live here at my shop, 700 Shane in East Lafayette, inside of the Family Fair Marketplace on the east side of Detroit. This is part 2 of where I get the name Professor Smell Good come from. Ladies, how y'all doing? All right? All right. It's been a long time since you had the champagne oil. You know I'm here whenever you're ready. Okay, all right. All right. Okay. All right, so now this is part 2 of where I get the name Professor Smellgood, where it comes from. Okay, so this is now what happened. Now let's go far back. Let's just go far back, okay? When I first started selling oils, when I was riding the bike on the west side of Detroit selling oils, they would call me the oil man. And the reason why they called me the oil man, actually no, that's when I was walking with the oils. They would call me the oil man because they always saw me with the oils. Everywhere I went, I had the oils. People saw me with the oils, and so they gave me the title of the oil man. Now, that lasted for maybe like 3 or 4 years, and then when I got the bike, when I incorporated the bike, got the little the crate, and I attached it to the handlebars of the bike, and I would ride around the west side of Detroit selling oils. It said the oil man on the bike, or I heard somebody say the brother with the oils that be on the bike. So I earned a lot of different names with this oil game, okay? These names I didn't name myself these names, okay? Based upon what people saw from me, my work ethic, my craft, they gave me this name, okay? I would just call myself Issa, but they would call me the oil man or the brother on the bike with the oils. It's just like at Rucker Park. If you go to Rucker Park and you go and you play basketball there, you can't just give yourself a name. You got to earn that name, okay? Take any guy that goes to Rucker Park and they would tell you, Bone Collector. Bone Collector got his name because he would make so many people fall, break the ankles, and they call him the Bone Collector, meaning the bone from the ankle. He collect those, and they call him what? The Bone Collector. Okay, so that's where he got that name from. Skip to my Lou got his name from, you know, him pretty much every time he'll dribble, crossover, he'll do a skip at Rucker Park. If you go there, you can't name yourself. They have to give you that name because they want to see if you're worthy of that name. So much so that even a lot of the NBA players, they go to New York to Rucker Park just to get a name. So likewise, the same thing with myself. I'm not saying that this is the protocol for everybody. If you want to give yourself a name with this oil game, give yourself a name. I mean, there's nobody going to do anything if you give yourself a name. But me personally, myself, I wanted to earn my name. Okay? So I went from the oil man to the oil man on the bike, or the brother on the bike with the oil man, until finally I got the name. I was given a name that stuck with me, which was Professor Smellgood. And, you know, that pretty much sums me up well because, you know, I teach the people how to make the fragrance. I teach the people how to make the fragrance. I make some of the fragrance myself. I make my own blends. So that's when the title of Professor Smellgood was given to me. And they saw me break down my certain sales pitch. They said, you know what? You the Professor Smellgood. That name was given to me. That name was given to me. I didn't just name myself. That name was actually given to me. The Professor Smellgood, okay? And you know what's funny? That name actually came right on time because Sooner Aroma Academy, I started Sooner Aroma Academy before I was given the name Professor Smellgood. You see what I'm saying? Before I did Sooner Aroma Academy, I was given the name Professor Smellgood. Actually, no, that was after. After I started the Sooner Aroma Academy, right? If you go to my earliest videos, lesson 1, 2, 3, I think all the way up until lesson maybe 30. I will say, hello, how you guys doing today? My name is Issa. Welcome to Sooner Aroma Academy. I wouldn't say Professor Smellgood because I have not been given a name yet. So once I was given the name and I earned the name Professor Smellgood, you notice I actually would say, hello, how you guys doing today? My name is Professor Smellgood. Boom, boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? I actually earned the name. So that's pretty much where it came from, Professor Smellgood. That's where it came from. I even have some guys come to me, they would call me Dr. Smellgood. They would call me Dr. Smellgood because, like, you know, the doctors, they give the right prescription, you know, and they say, you know, you give the right method, you give the right fragrance, you know, the right fragrance to us, the fragrance that we're looking for, you give us that one. So we call you Dr. Smell Good. Although there's somebody already got the name Dr. Smell Good, but he named himself Dr. Smell Good. Okay, Dr. Smell Good was given to me. I just couldn't take the name because I was already given Professor Smell Good. Listen, I was called Professor Smell Good, and that's the one that stuck with me. The oil man on the bike.